Okay guys, we're here at IRCHA and I'm here with Tyler and we're gonna learn a little bit about Falcon blades for these helis.
Well, anybody who's in the radio control hobby and has been around the big airplanes, you know the Falcon brand, you know the Falcon carbon fiber propellers are without a doubt the #1 selling large airplane carbon fiber propellers, and there's a reason for that. They're fantastic, they know what they're doing, and they're priced right. So let's talk about blade choices and why you would choose certain blades. Here we have a Synergy N7 running an OS 91 nitro engine. We all know that nitro makes less power than the electrics do. I'm still a nitro guy, learned on nitro, still prefer nitro, but nitro simply doesn't make as much power and torque as an electric blade. This is a 690 to 700-ish range helicopter, and the Falcon blades are available in 695, 705, and 715 blades. And depending on what your goal is, I like to fly a big blend of big air maneuvers, a lot of auto rotations, smooth aerobatic 3D, a little bit of snap in my 3D occasionally, a little bit of pop. For me, with the lower power of a nitro, specifically the 91 size nitro, the 695s are the perfect size for me. Spool up great on an auto rotation if you want to spool them back up after a maneuver during an auto rotation. If you are running a larger, more powerful, more torque capable engine like the OS 105 or larger YS engines, you might want to try the 705s. And if you're flying electric, you could go with 705s or even 715s, because the electrics have, you know, now with today's modern electric helicopters, the power is almost endless.
Yeah.
And those will also auto rotate. The 715s will auto rotate better with a heavier electric helicopter.
Okay.
We all know that nitro is actually a lighter weight helicopter and disc loading is lighter. So the electrics would benefit from the larger blades with the larger disc. These can still be a fast, aggressive blade though.
Okay.
They can still be nice and poppy if you crank up the head speed, but if you slow down the head speed, these blades don't fall off in their efficiency and fly like a pig.
Okay.
Okay,
well,
moving down.
To the next size.
So they also have 605 and 625 size blades. Again, my Align T-Rex 600, it's a classic nitro helicopter running an OS 50. Okay. I chose the 605s over the 625s because I can match the power band with the nitro a little bit better.
Okay.
Now there are more powerful nitro engines. I don't own one. This is a classic helicopter. For me, the 605s work great, and these 605s still auto rotate great on this helicopter.
Okay.
If I have a little more power and I'm carrying a little more weight, like on the Logo 600, which is electric, I put 625s on that helicopter.
Okay.
Okay. Moving down to a Logo 550SX. This is electric. Two choices here: the 525s and the 555s. 525 is going to have a lighter disc loading. You're going to be able to run a little higher head speed without overheating the speed control and the batteries. You can fly these nice and snappy. If you're somebody that's flying a mid-sized helicopter and you're practicing and learning and you're doing your routines and being disciplined, then you might want the lower head speed and longer flight times. And I personally prefer the 555s for longer flight times with lower head speed, lower temperatures on all my components. I go out and fly to relax. And so a couple of longer flights is better for me than short flights and having to put new battery packs in and charge.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Okay. And again, here is a very similar helicopter. This is a single 6S battery helicopter, the 550. If you put two 6S batteries together, you get a stretched version of that helicopter, and I run the 625 blades on this.
Okay.
And again, this is big air, smooth, good auto rotations with the 525s. I'm sorry, the 625s, and the electrics can crank these blades up too.
Yeah, and that's something that you were just talking to me about off camera is they're very efficient blades, right?
Yeah, they're quiet blades.
Yes.
Quiet is good. Quiet is efficient. Quiet is smooth. Quiet is energy saving, longer flight times, better auto rotations, more hang time at the bottom of an auto rotation, more energy going into an aerobatic auto maneuver. Doing a big vertical line, like doing big stall turns or big loops, they carry more energy up and over the top with less power. And they also have smaller blades for 450. I don't own a 450 at this time, but they have 315 blades and I think 325s.
Yes, yes.
Great blades. The 325s were my favorite for doing autos with a 450. And yes, I did autos with a 450 a lot. Smooth, very capable, large flight envelope, what you can do.
Yes.
Even from beginners who are just looking for long flight times with low head speeds, I spend a lot of my time buddy boxing people and teaching people the basics of flight. And those long flight times when you have a lot of time to talk to each other, practice maneuvers, mess up, come back, start over, try a maneuver, mess up, come back, practice, and try to do the maneuver over again through repetition. Longer flight time, long communication, and a lot of efficiency, and they are tough. They're not a very fragile blade.
That's good. That's good to know that. I'm very excited to learn more about these blades, and I'm gonna keep in touch with Tyler, and we're gonna do probably some more videos on this later on. But just come to buddyrc.com. We'll have them on the website. Thank you for joining us. Until
Happy
next
flying.
time. Happy flying.